Hi, my name is Adlia, and today I'll be talking about TV commercials. So, from my understanding, television commercials are basically advertisement aired on the television to promote products, brands, services to a wide range of viewers. And they usually run during commercial breaks for like maybe 15 seconds or so. And here is the history of television commercial. In 1927, Philo Farnsworth invented the TV. Then the FCC, which is Federal Communications Commission, lifted the ban on TV advertisements. The first television commercial was released in 1941, a 10-second spot promoting Bulova watches.
America runs on Bulova time.
And at the time, it only cost $9 to air. In 1950s, after World War II, a lot more people started owning television in their homes, and early commercials were usually broadcasted live. The rise of color television started to make commercials more engaging. In 1970s to the 1980s, television became a dominant medium for ads. Brands started using celebrities, jingles, slogans to make ads more memorable. And if you don't know what jingles are, this is basically it. In 1990s, campaigns like Got Milk and Nike's Just Do It became a cultural phenomenon. In the 2000s, the internet started making its rise, which challenged television's dominance as a medium for advertisements, and not to mention the rise of streaming services starting from 2010s like Hulu and Netflix. But live events and sports like the Super Bowl and the Olympics kept TV ads relevant. So the process of making a television commercial, there's a few. The first, they do the concept development, which is the briefing. They would determine the goal, target audience, key message, the budget, and then they would do the script writing, which is the written dialogue, narration, or voiceover. And then the storyboarding, which is basically a visual outline of each scene or shot, which kind of looks like a comic strip. And they would show the angles, which helps the crew to visualize the final product. In the pre-production, they would do casting, like casting voice actors or actors. They would scout the location, schedule time and date, production designing like props, costumes, set lighting. And then they would do the production, which is filming, and that includes directing, camera work, performance, sound recording, etc. And then they would do post-production, which is basically editing. They would assemble the footage and cut it down to the intended length, do the sound design, which is add music, sound effects, or jingles, the voiceover, adding like taglines or narration, and also graphics or animation, which is like the logos, text, and yeah. Then it would go through review and revisions. The client would review the first cut, and it could go through like a lot of rounds since revisions are made based on feedback. And then finally, there's final output and distribution. They would render the video in proper format for television or digital use, and then they delivered it to broadcasters, streaming platforms, or social media. And yeah, thank you for watching.